All right, Idaho Power's here today. They're gonna get us a new underground 400 amp service. You can see this here. We got the panel right here. They're gonna be hooking up to this, and they are down there right now hooking up the pole, or getting ready to set a new pole, and I'll show you what's going on. Let's take a look. This is the brand new pole going in. This pole is being removed, and we're getting a new transformer that's being upgraded, a larger transformer for a 400 amp service. You can see them over here working on the prep work for this pole. So they're getting all the overhead prep and T that goes on the top hooked up. And you can see down here in the bottom of the trench, or actually the hole for the pole, they have a plate. It's called a grounding plate. So the ground wire runs here, and they use this instead of a grounding rod. So it goes underneath the actual pole. They're raising up this other pole, and they're going to set this other pole in the hole right now. So he's holding that up. That's the plumb bob he's holding up, and he's looking at sighting that pole to make sure it's plumb, stick it up. So he's going on the other side now, and he's sighting it from the other side. Look at the difference on the pole. You can see the old pole, how much it's actually leaning out of plumb versus the new pole. It's probably about 2.5 feet. So he's prepping up top now to attach these wires to the new pole. They're taking the ground wire. There's a ground wire that comes up from that ground plate on the bottom of the pole, comes up about midway there, and then they had already prepped up a ground from the top, and that transformer coming down, they're going to attach those two together. So they brought, looks like, some road base out in this little dump trailer, and they're going to use this with this mini X that they brought out. They're going to backfill around this pole. So they got this dump trailer backed up here now, and they're going to dump this down into the hole. All right, so the guys here, they're prepping up the transformer. This is a 50, and that's going to be going up over on this new pole. So they're going to be booming it up here in just a minute. You can see right here, they put in a fiberglass sweep right here, and then they took our low voltage conduit and they attached it to this bracket. And that'll be for any future phone or cable that comes overhead on the pole. He's got lags there, he's ready to tighten up. So you can see this is a size 10 transformer on the right, and this one's a 50, so you can see the different size in the can. It's quite a bit different, probably almost 3 times the size. Alright, so the guys are getting ready to push the wire through. They got their spool here, and they're going into the sweep that's inside this J-box, and they're sending that down to the pallet pole. So they just got the wire cut right there, so they actually have it all in there. It's already been fished down. So the power company brought out a mini excavator that they're using. They're going to actually dig this pole out. So you can see here, this is the wire they pulled probably about 4 or 5 feet out of the panel here that's extra. And then this came right up here through this 3-inch conduit that's coming up into the bottom of the meter base. And they're gonna take, what they'll do is they're gonna take these wires up, they're gonna come up here, and they're gonna land, they come up through this and they land them up top here. So they'll do that on both sides. They go up and then land them up top. So this lug was too small. They're going to be putting a different lug in there. It's got to take this, it's this 4-aught wire, so they're going to increase the size of that lug. Guys are all done putting new service in, and they are heading out. All right, well, hope hope you enjoyed watching those linemen put in that new underground service. So I have actually never seen a crew work that well together. They got 2 poles removed, a new pole put in, and underground looped over to the J-box and over to the meter in probably about 2.5 hours. So these guys worked super well together. It was great to watch them. So hope you learned something. If you'd like to watch more videos like this, subscribe. And if you'd like more information about building a custom home or an ADU, visit our website at freemansconstruction.com. Thanks for watching.